Thanks for tuning in. This is Kylie and Cece with the top 5 stories from the latest issue of the Clarion. July 1st was Dr. Jennifer Burns' first day as president of Madison College. She had previously served as the provost of Oakland Community College in Michigan. Clarion copy editor Kelly Fang interviewed Dr. Burns and learned that she is hyper-focused on finding ways to help students complete their degrees.
As a faculty member and as somebody who works with faculty members, asked of myself and them, what are some small things we can do that can say to students, we want you to stay. Even if you weren't here yesterday, we want you here tomorrow. We don't want an empty seat in our classroom. We want to see you through the whole way. And that's really what helping one more student stay is. And it's really, in a bigger sense, helping one more student get to their accomplishments. Nobody comes to community college thinking, well, maybe I'll stay, maybe I won't. They come thinking, this is what I want to do. And then when things get in the way, what can we do to help them?
Dr. Byrne has started an initiative to hold 100 conversations to learn as much as she can about the college. She will hold one-on-one conversations with more than 100 individuals and departments across the college between now and December. Dr. Byrne will share what she learns from those conversations at the January College Community Days event.
The Cupboard Student Food Pantry has moved into a custom-built space inside the newly remodeled Student Wellness Center. Located in room 101 of the Health Building, the front area is programming space for peer health educators' events and activities. The back area serves as the food processing and storage space. Last year, the food pantry distributed more than 20,000 pounds of food to nearly 16,000 students. With the expanded space, the pantry will be able to serve more students.
A new student service center has opened at the Truax campus, combining several service areas from across the college into one location. Students can now get help with financial aid, enrollment, advising, and counseling, all from one location near the Truax campus cafeteria. Previously, financial aid and enrollment were located in the gateway of the Truax building, while counseling and advising were in the center of the building. Also included in the renovation was space for the Scholars of Promise, the Trio and Rise programs, a Veterans Lounge, and the Career and Employment Center. Over the summer, the Clarion adopted a new policy on the use of artificial intelligence in reporting. The policy prohibits the use of generative content in stories or visual and audio elements. AI can be used to assist with research, but all information gathered through AI must be verified through traditional methods. Approved uses include tools such as Grammarly for spell check and grammar. As students, we've noticed more AI policies in the classroom. Personally, this semester in my English class, my professor is actually incorporating AI and AI use into the curriculum and teaching us how to use AI for research specifically, but no generative content is allowed, which I think is interesting because I think professors know that this isn't going away anytime soon, so they want to teach us how to use it properly as opposed to misusing it and using it in a dishonest way.
I noticed that in my program, it went from suggesting, to lessen our workload, especially for portfolio or any more heavy intensive projects, that we should offload some of that to AI where it made sense. Yeah. But it went from suggesting to this semester them actively encouraging and even creating policies surrounding AI usage and, what we're comfortable with using, because a lot of people in this program, it's a very creative space. We know that a lot of creative work is actually being used to train generative AI. And so some of us are very concerned. And so I think they're trying to bridge that gap of usage and what's allowed, as well as legalities, because a lot of that work is recycled from search terms too. So it would be interesting to see, especially with some of us graduating, how they're going to hand that out with, is some of our work going to be used by employers? What about internships? I don't know. Yeah.
It's a lot to think about, and I'm curious how this is all going to evolve over time too.
Same, especially with other programs too. Are they going to be using AI? Let us know if your program is using AI. Madison College's volleyball and soccer teams have opened the fall season. The volleyball team has won 7 straight matches, going unbeaten in the Gogebic Community College Open and beating the College of DuPage and Western Technical College. The Wolfpack men's soccer team is now 3-0, having beaten its 3 opponents by a total score of 12-1. The women's soccer team opened the year with a 1-1 tie against Hawkeye Community College and beat Rochester Community and Technical College 5-3. Madison College students are reminded that they can attend Wolfpack sporting events for free with their student IDs.
That's all for now. This is Cece and Kylie signing off.